South Africa is preparing to host the 15th BRICS summit later this year. There's particular attention on this year's gathering to see if new members will be added.
We have seen tremendous interest from countries, especially from the global south, from Latin America to Africa, to the Middle East and to Asia as well, that have shown interest in becoming full members of BRICS.
Since its inception in 2006, South Africa was the only other country invited to join the world's most powerful emerging market bloc in 2010. BRICS is now receiving formal applications from countries wanting membership.
It shows that within a short period of time, BRICS espouses the values that the global south ascribes to in creating a more equitable, inclusive global architecture where we do not marginalize major parts of the global community as we presently have.
5 oil-rich Middle East countries have made formal submissions. The Middle East produces about 1/3 of global crude oil.
Some analysts say that it's still too early to tell how BRICS Plus would actually work until BRICS itself gives clarity around its policies.
When we look into the potential of new countries coming, and especially those that are oil-rich, we do see that many countries in the global south are looking for alternatives in terms of an international order that seems to not really adapt to a changing distribution of power, different power projection. So certainly we do see an increasing role for BRICS playing in the coming years in terms of a new voice for developing countries.
BRICS is known as a political bloc rather than a trade bloc. Up until now, its focus has been on providing finance for infrastructure and development.
The main impacts that we've seen from BRICS so far relates to the very creation of the new development bank, which some people often call it as the BRICS Bank, and having more members to organizations and institutions like that could really benefit in terms of the scale of the bank, the ability of projects that it could finance. But also we should expect that by having more members, that attention that the country receives for now will be somehow diluted.
In the meantime, BRICS stature is growing, with some calling it a new world order. It is the vision the group held when it first started, to move away from the West and support developing nations. Smitra Nadu, CGTN, Johannesburg, South Africa.